Yeah, now we have the option to make a Goblin Elixir. Well, that's easy for you to say. Previously on West of Loathing, we became a turnip king, and all was well, basically. Absolutely all was well. And since that time, it's gotten a bit cold, so I'm wearing a fleece. Yes, it's pretty damn cold in this office, believe it or not. So, it looks like it is just going to be me tonight. I believe Mr. Turbo is off doing something. So yeah, just me. We're going to continue our journey with our good friend, Mr. Archibald Marshall Dukington, well-known cowpuncher and tough guy extraordinaire, as we go through all the variety of things that we could end up fixing, basically. We've got XP to spend. We're not going to spend it yet. We're actually going to go through and just see what else we can sort, because there is a number of different things still to do. Let's see, what does she suggest we do first of all? Because goodness knows I've forgotten. Smeed probably still waiting on lumber from Breadwood for his bridge. If you need something to do. That was nowhere near her accent. Any other ideas? Susan mind that Roy Bean wants to recover his stone jellybeans from the goblins living in the giant cactus near his house. I can have a suggestion. That's all we've got at the minute. Okay, so we're going to go over to, I think it's Old Grandad. Yes, Old Grandad. Off we go. Across the mountains, back down again to Old Grandad. Didn't even bother anybody. That's interesting. Huh. All right. There's definitely nothing more interesting in that direction than the giant cactus to the north of you. Okay, so we've very specifically got to look at the size of that thing. What does Susie say? Wow, I heard they grow some big cactuses out this way, but that's a blue ribbon winner if ever I saw one. Must be the place Roy Bean was talking about. Can't imagine you're talking about a different 4-story cactus. Yeah, let's check it out. Nothing can go wrong here. Nothing whatsoever. That is pretty damn huge. Let's enter. There's a goblin there immediately. Ooh. Immediate goblinage. Right. Okay, what does he say? We're not worried about stepping on anything because we just get better because we have the perk that basically means we're impenetrable skin in terms of cactuses. Anyway, the guard blocks your path. Hey, hi, no climbing for humans. Fight them, talk to them, or leave them alone. Let's talk, why not? I'm here for taking back a jar of jelly beans you goblins stealing. Oh? What? Jelly beans, little colourful sugar things. Oh? Little fruit rocks? Yeah, those. Those are for the pile. What? Anyway, no upstairs for humans. Maybe we can trading. No trading, but you can bribing me. Okay, cool. What are you wanting? Candy bar. A good human candy bar of the bubbles having. You knowing it? I think he means soap. Hey, we needed soap. We needed to use soap somehow. We've got loads of it. Do you mean this? Oh, yes. Wonderful. Thanking you. Can I climbing now? Sure. Gain 50 XP. Lost a bag of soap. A bar of soap, rather. The goblin is munching contentedly on the bar of soap and doesn't seem to care about you wandering around. Success. There's another area to the back. Ooh, what's this? Pile of goblin junk. There's a gash in the wall of the cactus here, revealing a vein of sticky purple goo. Ew. Anyway. There's another goblin here blocking another ladder. Hello! No climbing for humans! Too bad! Fight them, talk to them, leave them. Let's talk to them again. Can I bribe you to letting me climbing? Oh? Okay. There's an earth art. Hello, sir. Come, join me on the live stream if you are able. We will talk about West of Loathing things. Oh, okay. What are you wanting? Cactus syrup. A delicious vein is being in the other room, but had losing my tap.
Okay, I'm being right back.
Ah!
You were the one that invited me.
He voiced himself. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, mate?
Tiring.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. If in the middle of the stream, if I suddenly sneeze and then sort of go it's because my spine appears to have been dislocated.
Oh dear. My tiredness is purely involved in going to 3 different shops after work in order to collect people's Christmas presents.
Oh dear. Christmas, eh? Pain in the arse. Right.
Yeah, no, I hate it. Incidentally, none of them were yours. Your one came directly to my work.
Oh dear. Yeah.
It's alright. I hope you'll like yours.
If you were a tap, where would you be in this pile of junk? Make a tap, find a tap.
Wow.
To heck with a tap. Okay, so we need a tap for this. And we need more Moxie or Mysticality. To it, we actually have the XP to get that level. So I'm just going to spend XP on Mysticality and get it up to 40, and then I can conjure up a tap, apparently, because that's how wizardry works. You find scrap metal and then you use wizardry. You bolt a flange onto a pipe, then add a couple of rusty widgets. It's not pretty, but hey, it's a tap. You also find an empty jar in the pile, which will be pretty handy. This cactus syrup. Got an item, syrup tap. You've tapped into your inner inventor and invented a tap. So
yes. Can you use this on the wall?
We can indeed. You plug the tap into the syrup vein and fill the jar with the purple cactus syrup. You've got an item, cactus syrup. This is a jar of cactus syrup tapped directly from the source. I have got additional cactus syrup now as well because I can get an additional one for reasons. So anyway. Hellos, having a syrups? Yes. Hooray! The guard guzzles the entire bottle in a single long draw. It is both fascinating and disgusting. Needing more for proper bribing? Of course you are.
So does that use up the tap then, I assume?
Yeah, I'm guessing that he said it's all tapped out now, so I'm guessing it had 2 and that was it. Of course you are. Having more, right here I am. Hand over the cactus syrup.
I meant more the tap you created seemed to have stuck on.
Yeah. This time the guard moves away from the ladder so they have plenty of room to guzzle the syrup. Gain 50 XP. Excellent. And the guard is busy happily. What's he doing? The guard gives you a cheerful nod, mouth too full of syrup to speak. Anyway. Next. What's in this back room? Tables covered with flasks, beakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all the other equipment that makes up a super elaborate alchemy table, including a whole bunch of different coloured liquids and powders and stuff. Oh,
no, don't leave it alone. Play with it.
Yeah, we're gonna need to. I like the fact that we're in the old granddad's torso now. So, hello, hi. Fight them. No, talk to them. I don't want to talk. I don't want to fight these guys. Hi, can I? Nope. Okay, can I? Yep, bringing me Goblin Elixir. What's that? A potion of extra delicious being. So good. Alright, yeah, sure, I'll sort that out then.
Throw the alchemy table at him and hope it makes it.
Throw the alchemy table at him. That is not an option. Drag the alchemy table back. You know, riff, hot stuff. If you're watching this at any point in time, we want another option to drag the table back into the other room and then throw it at the goblin, apparently.
Or, show him how to make an elixir, and then he can make as many as he wants.
For just 5 meat a month. Anyway. Now we have the option to make a goblin elixir. Well, that's easy for you to say. Look for some instructions. Just start mixing things, I guess, or give up. Look for some instructions. Oh, there. You find a scrap of paper in a drawer that looks maybe like instructions for an elixir, but it's all in goblin science jargon that you don't understand at all. Just start mixing things, I guess.
Hey, what's the worst that's going to happen? He'll die, flop over, and get out of your way.
Start with some red juice, start with some indigo lumps, or start with some violet granules. Ooh.
I
think we've got a trial and error situation here.
D.
From options 1 to 3, you pick D. Thanks, Josh. You're wonderful. Let's start with some indigo lumps. And then we can add some purple liquid, add some brown ooze, or add some yellow powder. Some purple liquid. The mixture turns chartreuse and starts to smoke a little. What next? Add some pink fluid, add some clear oil, or add some blue slime. Well, add some blue slime. Mixture turns black and starts to smoke even harder. Now what? Stir it up, shake it up, spit in it, or throw it out the window and start over.
Spit in it.
Spit in it is. You work up a good mouthful of saliva and spit into the beaker. The mix turns orange and starts to smoke like crazy. You manage to pitch the concoction out the window and duck under the table just in time. It explodes with a tooth-rattling bang.
Oh.
Alright, okay.
Let's try again.
Okay. I've got different stuff now. That's not right before. That's different. Start with some red powder then. Add some white juice. Add some indigo liquid. Stir it up.
Did it explode again?
No, you stir the mixture with a glass rod. The mixture turns violet and starts to steam like crazy. After a second, though, it settles down. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem immediately life-threatening. Smells terrible, though. Keep it or pour out the window. Keep it. You pour the elixir, into a proper flask. Who knows? Maybe it isn't a deadly poison or anything. Might have got it. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Well,
Hi, ready for bribing? Yes, here is your elixir, probably. The goblin moves away from the ladder, takes a little sip from the flask, savouring the flavour. Is it good? Yes, perfect.
You got
Fine.
lucky.
I am a master, apparently, of making potions. Gain 50 XP again. Huh, cool. What's he doing? Is he alive? The goblin ignores you, blissfully taking constant sips out of their flask.
Unfortunately, the only alchemy I've done in a video game so far that I can actually remember was the recipe for making bread armor.
I can start mixing other things. I've just seen what's up in the head area, and I'm not sure I want to actually see what it is again. Let's go. Just try and mix something else. We're going to mix some clear juice with some orange lumps and some grey liquid, and then spit in it.
The spit is the key to explosions.
Apparently that works as a goblin elixir as well. Fine.
Hey, keep it. We could possibly use it for another
Right, I see a jar of jelly beans. I also see some horrendous monstrosity of nature. Hi.
Boss murdering time?
Holy crap, if this isn't the most disturbing thing you've ever seen, I don't want to know what was. Okay. Hey, guys, those jelly beans. Can I to having them? Oh, what? Our fruit rocks? No, not taking our fruit rocks. These being ours, not for you taking. Jeez Louise. What's your plan for dealing with this horror? Talk to them, yank a goblin off the pile and fight it, pop 3 off and fight them, the same again except for 5, or leave it and or them alone.
I mean, you haven't murdered any goblins so far, so do you want to keep the pacifist route?
I'd like to.
Then talk to them, I guess. I mean, goblins don't seem to be that friendly.
I don't think you get any... I'm just checking if you actually get anything from... No, it looks like it's just another bunch of... There's another situation whereby you can fight lots and lots of enemies and upgrade your XP.
Eh.
So we might as well just say the same again except for 5 of them. Just beat a lot of them.
Murder time.
Yeah, beat a lot of them, and we've already started off because we have the addition, of course, of Buffalo Bill.
Who gets to go first?
Who gets to go first? I don't even get to go first in my own game anymore.
It's fine.
Right,
He's
how
there
much
to
damage
soft
can I
up to make
do?
you look like the hero.
How much damage can I do? I can do 77 to 81 damage. Okay, what's the situation here?
Get beefy first.
This is true. I should get beefy first.
I was gonna say I heard that through.
That does
Sound
90.
on the screen.
Oh, you will deal 120 to 124 damage to this target. Well,
What about if you gore them? How much damage will that do?
not nearly as
Not enough to
that
kill
is
them.
76. So I
Well,
kill the first guy and seriously damage the second.
Maybe that's a better idea because then you can let Buffalo Bill kill the other one.
Yeah. Well, let's take out this.
Susie.
Let's do something with this anyway. Okay, the first one's down with his spatula. There's one guy with a gun at the bottom, so we should probably have Susie take a pot shot at them. So he doesn't do much damage for these guys.
Well, her specialization is cows, right?
Okay, I've just had 2 fish thrown at me. What the hell? A cactus goblin bean slinger. Those were not beans. Those might be a bag of beans, but it looked more like a fish. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Susie can kill one of them. I mean, you could gore that bottom row.
Yeah,
again.
I've just gored the bottom row. That seems the most sensible thing. Susie gets 62 damage. Oh, if she shoots for 62 damage, let's get the guy who's 62 health.
Yeah, makes sense.
Bang, he's dead. Right. Yeah, sorry guy at the top, you're just not very good. That is a fish. Buffalo Bill is dead. But that is a fish.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Why is Buffalo Bill dead?
He got a fish / bean thing to the face.
Please say he comes back to life after the fight.
Oh yeah.
I mean, being undead and all.
Right, if this guy just can't hit me, I think. Yeah. I'm at too high a level for him, can't hit me. Right, that's nice. Give me lots of XP, please. 350, that'll do. That shrank the pile a bit, it said. Anyway, I'm just going to walk up and get them.
Wait, only a bit.
Oh, you can't get to the jelly beans because of all of all of the flailing goblin limbs on the pile. You should be able to get in there if you can get rid of about 5 more goblins worth of mass. Okay.
Murder 5
Same
more
again.
then.
Oh, good. There's a load of guys. There's a row of 3 at the bottom this time. So, wow. Guess what's happening here?
Gora, gora, gora.
Gora, gora, gora.
So I'm guessing we need to take care of the spatula guys first, really.
Yeah, there's one spatula guy at the bottom. There's the guy also with the
gun.
Gun. Okay, that's done some severe damage to them. Guy at the top, Susie, can take out... Yeah, the guy with the gun, I can only assume that he's got the cactus gun goblin. He must have high moxie then as a character, I'm guessing. Yeah, 58. You can see in his stats at the bottom there.
So that why it resists?
Yeah, moxie not only defines your ability to shoot, it also defines your ability to not be shot. So
that's quite a good mechanic. I only really know one other game that kind of does that, which is the original Final Fantasy Tactics, which had 2 overarching stats called Bravery and Faith. The higher your Bravery was, the more damage you did, but also the more damage you take because you're reckless. Whereas Faith was how much you believed in magic, so it was how much magic damage you could do, but how much magic damage you received as well, but also how much magic would heal you as well. So it was kind of like, you kind of want characters that have a good balance, but at the same time, yeah,
well,
too much of one or the other.
The muscular cactus goblin at the back has just marched for everyone, just one-hit KO'd Susie.
Well,
which is rude, frankly.
Poor Susie. Yeah, actually, might
So I'm
want
going
use
to
some
take
items
down
first,
most of the bottom row as recompense. I could don't punch Buffalo Bubble. Oh dear. That's all right. There's 2 guys live and there's 3 guys live, and one of them can't hit me. So, or 2 of them can't hit me. So that's okay.
Well, yeah, get rid of spatula.
Yeah, spatula guy is dead, and we will just take out these guys as we can. What would the 63 is cost? Just for variety's sake, let's cast a grinning skull at one of the muscular cactus goblins. You're spooked to death, boy. 57 damage. And let's go again. And 93. And a victory. There we go.
Do we know what goblins are weak to?
Soap, apparently.
Well, fair enough.
Okay. Looks like those jelly beans are yours for the taking now. Yeah, let's get them. You push past a now much smaller goblin pile and grab the jar of jelly beans. You got an item, green apple jelly beans. You then apologise.
Why?
Yeah, so looking at muscle, just going back to you were saying about what the various things, the stats are. So muscle is a measure of how beefy you are. It affects how much damage you do when you hit stuff, and how much damage you take when you get hit. Mysticality affects the amount of damage you do with spells and the amount of damage you take from spells and elemental attacks. Whilst Moxie affects how much damage you deal when shooting and how much damage you take when getting shot.
Yeah, that'll make sense.
Grit increases your maximum HP, also your stomach capacity, so the more food you're able to consume, the more benefits and buffs and perks you're able to get, and also your pain tolerance. Gumption increases your speed, and that also affects who gets to go first in a fight. Your maximum number of action points during the fight, and spleen capacity, so again the amount of potions and things you can consume. Glamour affects the bonus to meat gains that you get, also to item finding, and also affects your liver capacity. So again, booze for the purposes of buffs, healing, etc.
Okay, grit and gumption makes sense. Glamour affects your liver capacity?
Because drinking is a glamorous thing.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Right.
Only a bit.
So we've got another big load of stuff actually here. Is there anyone? Pain tolerance 5, stomach capacity. Next grit level increases stomach capacity, so that might be worth getting by the end of the stream.
Do it.
Yeah, now. But that said, I'd quite like to get up even more in the muscle stakes because we were actually surprisingly underleveled. So I'm going to go 1 muscle, 1 moxie, and I've still got like 500. I've still got like 422 XP at the end of that. So we become even better, and then we randomly do some sort of ballet pose next to the pile of goblins and fall down. What the hell are you doing?
It's
Archibald, yoga. What's up, mate? Lost his marbles, you know.
He'll need to get Turbo to teach him more yoga tricks.
Yes, apparently so. Anyway, let's get the heck out of here.
Yeah, why
new
not?
Things in the inventory. We've got the jellybeans, all manner of stuff that we got over the last whatever.
Hark! My name was mentioned.
Oh my God! You. Will you both of you stop doing that?
You told me to join you,
yes. And what I didn't expect was the game to suddenly start reading itself out to me, like with no warning. Hello, John. How are you?
Oh, sorry I'm late.
That's okay. We've got a book here in our stuff called Canon Loading for Egypts.
So...
Am I a little too loud on stream? I think I might have heard myself.
I've got no headphones in, so that might be the reason why.
Alright.
I was going to say you sound the same volumes.
Anyway, this is a book about a load of Canon at a reading level. I think we've read this. Yeah. Okay. Right. Back to what's his face?
Jellybean collector.
Jellybean man. Jellybean man. Roy Bean. There we go. It's Jellybean Museum.
At least Susie's alive again.
How you doing on them jellybeans, kid? Got 'em. Wonderful. Good job, kid. Looks like they're all here, too. Goblins didn't eat any. It's a long and weird story. Well, never mind then. Gain 50 XP. You done a swell job, kid. I've only got 1 more jar of jelly beans missing. They were stolen by a gang of damn hippies.
Damn hippies.
Is this the hippies we met earlier that are like high?
Yeah, probably.
Huh.
Why'd they take them? Heck, who knows what the hippies thinking? All I know is they took off, heading south and a little bit west.
They definitely like those colors there.
Yeah, you discovered a new map location, Shroom Cave.
Okay, I think this is where they get their narcotics from.
A single yellow jelly bean in this case was a sign that says Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean, very rare, 6,000 meat. What kind of lunatic would pay 6,000 meat for a single jelly bean? Not this kind, that's for sure.
I don't know. I mean, if it instantly kills any enemy in the game...
It instantly kills any enemy in the game, but you have to talk them into swallowing it.
Yeah.
You fire it out your gun straight into their gob.
Anyway, let's head to the Shroom Cave. Might as well. Let's finish this. Oh, it's Wandering Sally. Let's see what she's got to sell. I'm sure she wants to buy anything either as well. The old engagement ring we can sell. Bunch, I mean, front topics in next. Get you a raised skirt of roll skill. We're going to get rid of these next Mex books. Only because we're not going to do those, because it just makes us slightly more dead every time. You can have those,
Yeah,
Susan.
okay.
Maybe we can do another run at some point down the line, and we can potentially have a situation where we just go all into the black arts for you. Then, Earthar.
Or I'll do that one.
We do a mysticality run where it's just all dark magic.
Yes. Okay.
Got a couple of black hoods. We can sell one of those. Goblin lead ring.
You've got a stove door. What is that for?
Hmm?
You have a stove door.
The stove door. This item goes in your offhand. If there's one thing that's true in the West, it's that a well-positioned stove door can turn the tide of any battle.
So it's a shield.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We can buy a replacement bar of soap, I guess, in case. No, we don't.
What's bars of soap used for?
Well, we just used one to bribe the goblin.
You might as well pick up both things. They're only 50. I'm wondering what the old engagement
I think I've got
does.
some soap in here, though. It's like... Goblin chicory, anything... meat... Okay, we'll just leave it at that.
When did you milk an infernal cow?
When did I milk an infernal cow? It's a long story.
Butter.
It's a long story and it involves a lot of alcohol.
Sounds good. What did the old engagement ring do? That sounds like a plot device. She had an old engagement ring for sale.
No, I sold that.
Oh, you sold
it's one of the things you can get in your sort of wandering adventures. It literally instructs you to just sell it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's money by any other name. Wouldn't you just know it? The trail is blocked by a bunch of boulders and fallen logs and barbell weights and an old cast iron printing press and all kinds of heavy stuff.
Move that heavy stuff.
We do indeed. You flex your impressive muscles and move all that heavy stuff out of the way. Then once you reattach your microphone cable, you flex your impressive muscles and move all that heavy stuff out of the way. Then once you've ridden past it, you move it all back again. After all, it isn't yours, and it'd be rude to move someone else's stuff without the permission. You gain 50 XP. The worrying concern about this USB cable. Okay, so into the shroom cave we go. There is... mushrooms, some loco weeds, which we'll snag. Oh heck, there's just a few mushrooms. Just a few. There's one with a load of stuff coming out of it. That's worrying.
Oh joy.
Take it.
No, nothing came up when I went near it. But there's still obviously. Oh hello. So also very dirty knapsack. It contains some loose bits of granola and some very, very dirty clothes. Oh, and a map! You've got the item, the mushroom map. This is a hand-drawn map covered in grubby fingerprints. This map is labelled Shroom Locations and shows a weird convoluted trail leading to a big X. You recognise the X as this very cave. The source of the trail looks like it's right near that weird fort full of dirty weirdos.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. We've got another word written down. This one on the wall with the word grutch. This pile of bones is wearing some shredded necromancer cultist clothes. You grab everything that isn't nailed to the bones, and then you grab the bones for good measure. 3 skeleton bones, some skull chips, a handful of loose teeth, and some human ashes, because we wanted some human ashes, apparently.
Yeah, why not?
This is a human in the final stage of that whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part of one at least. A human gets harder to keep track of when it's in powdered form. Was that it?
Yes. Yeah, that seems like a. But
It's like a
guessing
door or
is that you've got to go
something.
back to the. Hmm.
What is a door or something? I thought I was supposed to go and find something.
Yeah, they've probably taken the jelly bean back to their camp.
Yeah,
which is on the
must
map.
be. Alright, where's the hippie one?
Kind of mind. You see, there's so many areas now.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
What is Susie? Susie will tell me. Susie. Ooh, mushrooms. Keep clear the ones with the black spots. I guess black spots are pretty good warning signs of things you shouldn't eat. Are they super poisonous? Pig threw up so hard he turned himself inside out. ... Yeah.
Charming.
Okay. So you didn't tell me. You're not very useful, Susie.